Hello everyone, welcome back to another video today. Today's video will be what if Izuku Midoriya was, or actually had, the Roman army as a quirk. So yeah guys. So yeah. Anyways, let's get into this. And yes we shall. Izuku was born mixed race of Japanese and Italian. His father was Italian and his mother was Japanese. His father fought in the military while his mother was a doctor. Izuku learned these traits while growing up. And when he turned 13, World War III started. Countries going to war with each other. Then the many minor wars known as the African War started. A bunch of African countries just went to war with each other. The tribes that are still in that remain in Africa asked Italy for refuge for what's happening in their country, as well as the many refugees. Italy wanted to remain a neutral country, but it was just too hard for them to do. So they made the awful decision of making children fight their war. And this wouldn't just be of the minority of unemployed or something like that. Every child would work. Anyone of the age 13 would work. They'd be deployed under mission. They decided this would be good. Politicians asked their kids to be. The politicians have tried to get their children to get out of it, saying that their birthday is past. But they went by what their government told them. That every child of age 13 will fight for a better cause. Italy will remain neutral, but will send out more children every year. Some try to resist, but there was one child actually that volunteered for this. A young kid named Izuku, who was 14. Yeah, I just put him at 14, so he said that he wants to go to war for his people and the many countries and people that want a better life. And he'll turn that continent into a better life. And he swears to God he will. So they put him into a contest. The Italy fighting contest, where many children fought each other in gladiatorial combat, but never to the death, until one said uncle. They fought and fought until it was the last day of who will lead the quote-unquote rebellion to Africa. Izuku and a girl were up against each other. Both in basic crop top tank tops and basketball shorts. They chose their weapon of choice and they fought against each other. Izuku held no back, seeing that those who are weak should not fight. Those who are willing to lay down their lives shall. There was no such thing as difference between men and women to him. They were different, but they were all equal. That's so. Women should know how to fight back. Izuku thinks this way because his mom taught him to. that men and women are different biologically. Men are superior to women physically. But if someone were to teach people to fight back, anyone can. And women can throw a punch. It just takes enough force to do so. So at the schools he went to, he always rallied up any of the girls or boys who were facing bullying, and was able to suppress the bullies. He was popular in his school, many schools he went to, spreading the influence of actual equality, no feminism, nothing. So when Izuku fought the girl named Isabella, he didn't hold back. Izuku did not just use brute strength, but tactics. Try and get her in a headlock, as that's the hardest part to actually, as that's the hardest to break. Izuku and the girl fought each other long and hard until when she was about to knock Izuku out, he remembered everything. He told his friends, his many friends of Italy and Japan. It doesn't matter what race or gender you are. You need to learn to fight back against suppressors. Any suppressors are assholes. We will fight back against those assholes. So he remembered that and thought of her as a bully at that moment. When the moment came, Izuku straddled her and punched her hard and hard. He wasn't even using his quirk, which actually gave him an infinite amount of adrenaline to the point of enhanced body. Izuku beat the living crap out of her. But when they were both bloodied and wounded, she cried uncle, and Izuku stopped. A month later, Izuku was being suited up in Roman armor as his second in command walked in. It was Isabella. She respected Izuku for not thinking less of her. And they talked a lot. Izuku told her of his stories, of how he would rally up kids to fight, protect each other. It didn't matter to him whether you were a boy or girl, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, or European. It matters what you are. He just thought you need to learn to fight. Isabel looked at him and said, "You'd make a good general." In fact, what I'm saying, you are a general now. We're going to fight this African war. The villages are ready to rally at our cause. The many tribes are willing to help us. Enemies are willing to fight together with us. We will show them a cause that they can fight back against these powers. Izuku nodded and put on his helmet. They were being deployed. Izuku had his army. On the wooden boats, he thought to himself of the many generals that were before him. The great warriors of the samurai. The great general Napoleon Bonaparte. He loved every one of his people. Every person that fought with no end in sight, fought against even the worst of odds, he respected them. he always read comic books of Wonder Woman, a woman that was a symbol to all women. And he would actually try to do his best to represent Wonder Woman to a cause. Every female superhero villain he would embody them for all the girls that were being bullied. And when those girls said and boys said you can't punch the opposite gender, Izuku literally punched them both, saying that that's bullshit. You need to fight if you want to survive. War is brewing out there. They need to fight. Every one of those children were now a part of his military, the Neo-Romans. Italy and the rest of the European countries that actually started their own corpus decided to lend their soldiers to the boy. A few days after Izuku became general and commander-in-chief to the Neo-Romans, there was a tournament to see who would actually become leader and what they will be called. Izuku did not care for anyone behind him. He cared for the troops that he led. But anyone that saw better than him, he would fight until he draw his last breath. Izuku won the tournament, gained respect of the troops that thought he could lead them. Even people volunteered, moving to Italy to join the corps, the Neo-Romans. The day Izuku landed in Africa, he was met with several people, several chiefs that were able to rally up warriors to fight for victory under the protection of the Neo-Romans. And that's going to end it for today, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, this is a Valentine's What If, but I ain't going to just put in, oh, they're smooching already. No. A relationship has to go over a long distance. And this war will not end until Izuku's 19. Until he's Emperor of Rome. The Neo-Rome. The New Rome. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for today. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.